Can everyone see my screen? Okay, cool. So 10 things to manage stress and inflammation. I'm just going to go through the 10 things, and then if anyone has any questions at the end, we will take those. Okay. Let me just move the screen. Okay. Whenever I do this, your guys' heads are in the way. So if I'm reading this weird, that's why. Okay. But one is practice deep breathing exercises or meditation to help calm the mind and reduce stress levels. So breathing will quite literally calm you down. Sometimes when we get super hyped up, and we're angry or, we feel a lot of anxiety in the moment, chances are you've actually forgotten to breathe. So some of the breathing techniques that I personally enjoy and my yoga teacher has taught me that have completely changed the game for me is breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. So when you do that and you do a slower exhale than you had inhale, you are calming down your nervous system. So anytime I feel stressed or overwhelmed, I will try to do at least 3 to 5 of those long inhales to the nose and then slow exhale. And even when you're exhaling, like you see your chest go down, 10 out of 10 recommend if you're ever feeling overwhelmed. It's kind of like if you've ever gotten in a fight with somebody and afterwards you're like, I didn't really mean that. I was just kind of worked up and I was in the moment. Like chances are you were super angry and you weren't breathing. So that one's really, really big. 2, engage in regular physical activity, yoga, walking, swimming. It releases endorphins, reduces inflammation in the body. If I am your coach, you know that I do not only love strength training, but I also think that yoga is so important. Daily walks, which is why all of you guys have a step goal. Swimming if it makes you happy, rollerblading, running, biking, anything that gets you outside and gets you moving. Obviously, we know working out releases endorphins. It's a happy chemical in our brain. But honestly, just moving your body, like we are big balls of energy. And sometimes a lot of us stay inside in the dark, working at our desks all day, right? And we are instinctual creatures who are supposed to be outside. We're supposed to be connected in nature. We're supposed to be getting vitamin D from the sun. So if you're ever feeling off, just honestly, I always tell my girls, just go outside for like a 5-10 minute walk and you will come back inside feeling like a new person. 3, maintain a healthy diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods such as fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Obviously, here we are all about all different food sources, right? So we got our greens, which would be vegetables. We have our fruits, we have our carbs, we have our proteins, we have our fats, all different things. We want a full balanced meal. All of the different things will create a perfect meal and will have in harmony with your body. And that will help you, have an anti-inflammatory response to that. 4, get enough sleep each night to allow your body to repair and regenerate and reduces inflammation. Sleep is huge, you guys. If you're not getting enough sleep, like you can't build muscle properly, you're not going to function properly. I have personally I just started Love is Blind, which is a reality TV show. If you guys already watch it, I'm like 7 seasons behind and I've been staying up way too late and I've just been feeling super off the next day. That's just like a side note, but get your sleep in. Like everything goes better when you are rested. Okay, 5, limit your intake of alcohol and caffeine. They contribute to increased stress and inflammation in the body. So, I'm not going to tell you to not have caffeine or alcohol. Obviously, I love my caffeine. I enjoy my red wine, but everything in moderation. Alcohol is a depressant. It's definitely going to also it's going to lead to a little bit of bloat. Like, for example, when I got engaged in Hawaii recently, my ring wouldn't even fit on my finger, and it's because I was like drinking every day. So there's just increased inflammation in the body. So if you cut out your alcohol and caffeine, you will definitely see that subside. Take breaks throughout the day to relax and recharge, whether it's a short walk, like I've mentioned before, or go outside just a few minutes of quiet time. I'm really big on breaks. Some of my clients forget to take breaks, and there's a app I will share in the group chat afterwards that sends you notifications, so it'll remind you. So if you're somebody who's like really busy at work and you forget to pee or eat or drink water or anything, you can send yourself little reminders. But even just even just getting up throughout your workday and moving your body around, taking some deep breaths, like even patting yourself, right? Just to get some of that energy out will make you feel better. 7, practice mindfulness techniques such as journaling, gratitude exercises to help shift your focus away from stressors. You know, it sounds cliche, but I genuinely see a difference in my day to day happiness when I start the day with either like prayers or journaling or any type of gratitude. So I have the 5-minute journal. I got it off of Amazon. You don't have to use that. You can also just journal in your note section. And there's also an app now in the iPhones that is a journaling app. Or just write every morning in your notes, like 3 things you're grateful for. Like, even if they're like, it seems silly to you, like, I'm grateful for my dog, or I'm grateful for my sight, or I'm grateful that it's a sunny day outside. So it's just like kind of shifting your perspective is going to kind of calm down that body, right? Instead of thinking of things in a negative connotation, you're like very grateful for things. And that's kind of how we should go into every single day. But I think that sometimes we forget to do that. So that's why practicing that first thing in the morning will help you. 8, stay connected with loved ones and friends for emotional support and a sense of community. This is a big one too. Obviously, like working out, going hard, eating super healthy is good, but I think that when you have full balance in all different areas of your life is when you're going to see the most results in and outside of the gym. So, you know, if you are tired and you don't feel like going to the gym and what your soul really needs is like to call your mom and take a bubble bath and have a glass of wine, like that's what I think that you should do on that day, right? Like your future self will thank you for having a balanced life, right? Like obviously crushing it in the gym and doing things 100% is awesome, but you also need to listen to yourself sometimes and not go, go, go. And it's hard because we live in a fast-paced world where when you slow down, sometimes you feel guilty for it. So this is me telling you that it is okay to slow down and connect with loved ones, go to dinner, go to sushi, call your mom, do all the fun things. 9, consider trying supplements like omega-3 fatty acids, turmeric, which I've shown to have anti-inflammatory properties. I take both of these every day. Huge turmeric fan. It will definitely help with anti-inflammation. There's even like shots if you guys been to a Publix, and if that's just a Florida thing, I apologize. But they have like these really good turmeric shots that I love to take. Like when I'm about to play a volleyball tournament, or I feel like I am like super puffy. And then 10, you know, obviously this is a coaching experience. But if you do feel like super overwhelmed and it's like a reoccurring thing, you've tried steps 1 through 9, and you just kind of feel like you need help, or, you know, nobody's really understanding you. And I do honestly think that therapy is such a helpful tool to express your emotions. It's honestly just like talking to a friend and getting to like take your journal and talk to other people about it. So that is number 10. I don't know why I can never find my mouse. Okay, you guys. All right. So does anyone have any questions? Does anyone want to comment on anything? Add anything? No pressure.
No, I will say you mentioned the journal app on the phone, and um I put it in the Discord chat, but I use it to kind of reflect on my day, just because I found when I was doing my check-ins, I was like kind of just thinking about the most extreme day I had or the most recent, and I wasn't really taking into consideration how I was doing, for the week as a whole. So, like, every night before I would go to bed, I would kind of rate my soreness, rate my sleep from the night before, like, rate my tracking, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, and then I referred back to that for my check-in form because I just was really bad at remembering. And even, like, when they ask about, "What's one good thing that you did for yourself?" All of those things, like, when I'm trying to do my form, I forget everything. So that's been super helpful.
I love that idea. And honestly, I'm going to tell all my clients to do that because I agree. Like I don't know what time your check-in is, but if you're like rushing to do it Monday morning and you're like late for work and your coffee's in one hand, you're like, I don't know what I did for myself this week. Like,
Yeah.
I'm having a crazy morning. So that is such a great idea. And
Mhm.
the app is actually super cool. So if anyone
Yeah.
not check that out, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, and it's even like so when I had started doing it and now at the time where I would normally do it, it like prompts me and it's like, do you want to log? Like it like kind of it prompts you based off of what you're normally logging. So that's been super helpful.
That's so funny that you said that because I actually got in a fight with he's now my fiance, but voice at the time and I like made a note because I have a bad memory and I'm like, this is what he said. And then like it told me like 2 weeks later, like, do you want to journal about Alec? And I'm like, no. I was laughing. It was so funny. I was so mad when I was journaling too. But honestly, journaling is so like it's my therapy. Like sometimes I
Mhm.
have to write things down and yeah, that app makes it really helpful. So thanks for sharing that, Megan.
Yeah, of course.
Anyone else? Alrighty. Well, I hope all of you lovely ladies have a wonderful evening. Thank you for sharing your hump day with me. We are almost to the weekend. I'm going to put this recording in the Discord. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I also know Tara is on her way to Australia. So if any of you ladies need help and she's not answering, I am here as well.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Enjoy your night, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.